All right, so we have lab-grown beef, and people's desire to have a taste of that. Let me tell you all something, brothers and sisters. As you all know, I'm a full-time missionary living here in Kenya, East Africa, for the last few years, and I had a major struggle for a few years with the dark side of veganism. Fake bacon and fake, all the vegan bacon and vegan burgers and all of these things. And from me almost being near the completion of my weight loss journey from the dark side of veganism, hitting 234 pounds at the end of 2023. Just look at my videos from a couple years ago. And then I talked about this on my birthday, and then coming all the way down back into my 170s, with my ultimate goal being at 165, which is my boxing weight when I was on the All Marine boxing team. And being so close to finishing that goal, and I'll let you all know when, and I'm going to show you my eating patterns and so forth, but I just don't have no desire. I've lost all taste, all praises to the Most High, to all of this, the vegan junk food. I've just lost. And so, but meaning that the Lord, when you're able to completely get away from the vegan junk food, brothers and sisters, it is an excellent sign that God has delivered you completely from your vampire spirit. And that's what I realized. I've been a strict vegetarian 100% for 12 years in May, 12 years. And I'm very proud of that. But I did. Out of those 12 years, I had that 3-4 year stretch where that vegan junk food was kicking my butt. It was about a 3-4 year stretch. Yeah, because 2000, when you first start something, of course, you're vigilant, whole food, plant-based, nutritarian diet. And I stayed strict like that for several years. And then it was around, I would say, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah, about a 5-year span out of that 12 years. And the struggles were really bad for about 2-3 years. Really, really bad. Brothers and sisters, please submit your tithes and offerings at this time. Please do not move forward with the video until you submit something to help our orphans. Today is the 20th, and we still over $2,000 behind. We have 2 children's homes, 200 orphans that we support. We need every penny. We need all hands on deck when it comes to caring for our children. You don't make it this far in the video unless you're enjoying it. That's why I intentionally put the commercials at a certain point, because I know that if you made it to this point, you are enjoying and benefiting from the Health Reformation Church. And we are a humanitarian church. Today's the 20th. Today's the day. The hour is late. We have no time. Now it is an emergency. Cash App $ Minister of Wellness. 20, 50, 100, 1,000, 2,000. 2,500, 3,000, whatever you have, we need it now for our children. Cash App $ Minister of Wellness. All the ways to give are right there on the screen. theministerofwellness.com/give. theministerofwellness.com/give is the official donation page. We do this the 20th of every month. We have 2 different locations. That $4,000 is being stretched among 200 orphans. No excuses. You can support orphans living in third world poverty. Please give now. Please give now. Cash App $ Minister of Wellness. All the ways to give are right there on the screen. When you are generous to the poor, you're lending to the Lord, and he will repay you. That's a universal law. However, you stop your ears at the cry of the poor, especially the children. When you cry, you shall not be heard. On behalf of New Children's Home 1 and 2, thank you for helping us. So it is important, family, that we fight the fight against all junk food. And stop trying to find ways to somehow recreate the taste for blood. Whole food, plant-based diet, as according to Genesis 1:29. When we get away from that, and if you want, you can do bean burgers. Okay, you can bake your fries, but this push to I have to have something that technology makes to where it's as close to the animal, dead, tortured, murdered animal flesh as possible. It'll take you down a dark path. It'll take you down a dark path. It will. And I'm speaking from experience. Now, is that better than torture and murder? Is that better than torture and murder? Absolutely. Absolutely. That shouldn't even be an option. There shouldn't even be an option in your mind to participate in the torture and murder of God's animals, God's children, our brothers and sisters from another species. That should not cross your mind. Just like you wouldn't kill me and cook my flesh on a barbecue grill, you shouldn't even cross your mind to do it to a fish or to do it to a cow or a chicken or a pig. However, we need to get rid of our bloodthirst completely so that we learn to enjoy and appreciate the foods that God designed for our species. Amen. Cultured meat, also known as synthetic meat, has sparked intense debate. Some view it as a sustainable and ethically acceptable alternative to conventional meat, whereas others question its taste and compatibility with culinary traditions. While regulators and consumers await the introduction of cultured meat into the daily diet, safety remains a central concern. A recent study from the University of Canterbury in Christchurch, New Zealand, found that cultured meat contains fewer traditional protein allergens. However, it could paradoxically trigger stronger immune reactions in individuals with existing meat allergies. Researchers have also addressed growing consumer curiosity about the health impacts of cultivated meat as a new food product approaches commercialization. Cultivated meat is produced from animal muscle cells under controlled conditions, and it yields different amounts of proteins than traditional meat. I'm not in agreement with this. I'm not in agreement with it. It's going too far. Because now you're still exploiting the animals. Leave the animals alone. Why can't we leave God's nature alone? We are the most parasitic, wicked of all of God's creation. We literally serve no purpose to the planet, none at all. I mean, when you just think about that, family, if God snapped his finger like Thanos and got rid of all billions of us, all 8 billion human beings, this planet would be so happy without us. The planet would be so happy without us. I mean, my goodness, it's just one thing after another with our wicked species. May the Most-High God truly have mercy on us all. I have everything you need for your essential supplement needs at theministerofwellness.com, theministerofwellness.com. My online store is so important because not only does it give you what you need for your health, and my supplements are high quality, my supplements are potent because I'm very careful with putting my name on a supplement. So I vouch for the Minister of Wellness name brand supplements. However, here's something important to consider. My supplements are not only more expensive than others because of the quality and the potency, which is important, but brothers and sisters, I am proud to be able to state to you that 90% of all profits that come through you purchasing the Minister of Wellness books, vitamins, minerals, sea moss, goes into our missionary initiatives. So when you choose to support the online store at the retail cost without waiting for a sale, you're not only helping yourself, but you are still helping the poor. That's the beauty. That's the spiritual blessing of supporting the ministerofwellness.com online store. The ministerofwellness.com, the ministerofwellness.com. Help yourself and help the poor by making a decision to purchase the Minister of Wellness products at the full retail cost.